Everybody get ready. What? What do you come up? Left and play again. Take a step back and the ball will reach. Take it elbow up.
Hey, Giovanni! Back to the champion. I come back to the box. I think I have a step back.
Hey, everybody get ready, okay? Everybody! Gloves up! Gloves up! Get to it. Get to it, like I tell you.
Look, Bobby, pull it. So this piece I got to do.
Save the run. Made his way from third on the wild pitch. So now we have 1 run in so far here in the top of the first inning. 1-0 is the score. Pitch to Siva from Lewis. Yes, sir. So it's a 1-0 ball game here. We are in the top of the first inning, and Siva. And swing and miss for strike 3 and out on 3, but not before 1 on the board.
We got a pizza. Right, I come 20. I come 20.
Master control, you got it. So quick break.
I come 30. A man got 100 pictures and I have to be different. And look here, boy.
Currently, our partner Sunlight has been sent to go to shop for the alpha. Currently, Bradford, Move, One, Beck Army, Field, Monroe, and Rebus. Currently, our parts has been providing our parts for over 30 years with the best prices on earth. Currently, our parts specialize in brake pads, suspension pads, starboard, alternators, gaskets, and more. They have a large inventory of parts and items in stock, so you can get.
Wait, are you talking about this style or this style? Because I can also do like this style if you were talking about this, or I don't know if you were talking about this style because this one's kind of you know, but I don't know, maybe this one was it maybe more streetwear style, or this style you're talking about.
Best prices on St. Paul. Call 778-5462.
Alrighty, welcome back to the complex. It is a 1-0 game. Put 1 on the board early on. Coming up now, we have that boys back. Leading off. Had to adjust the catcher's equipment now. Jackson is being called to the batter's box by the blue. Time for him. Step on up and back. So 1-0 is the score here. Now we move to the bottom of the first inning. Hey Steve, you go ahead now. Are they left field? Okay, so the fans are there. Thank you very much. First pitch from Greaves to Jackson is in there for strike one. 1-0 hang. Enforcement put one on the board in their half of the first, and now it's them boys trying to equal or better. Second pitch, a fastball up high, got away from the pitcher. So 1 ball, 1 strike on the lefty, Asante Jackson. First pitch. Sorry, the 1-1 pitch bounces in there. 4 balls to 2 balls, 1 strike on Asante. Asante holding down center field for them boys. The pitch. On the corner, and the count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch from Greaves. Swung at it, a soft tapper. Pitcher fields it. Lobbed it to first base for the out. 1-3 if you're scoring at home. That now is going to bring to bat for them boys the first baseman, DeAndre Antoine. DeAndre steps in, and the first pitch from Greaves paints the outside corner for strike one. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Say again. Andy. Tap it to the left side. Third baseman picks up and fires in time. Big stretch by the first baseman for an out. Good defensive play on that one right there. It was a soft tapper to Mr. Gummins. So with 2 down, nobody on, stepping up is Rashard Lewis. Lewis is pitching for them boys, so he's trying to help himself out here. Greaves has a misstep, steps off the rubber. Time is called, and the coach is switching out the bat for Lewis. Lewis steps in. The pitch. Dead ball, and it hits him in the back. Oh, it hits the bat. Oh, it hits the bat as he ducked down. So strike is the call as a ball hit the bat. 1 strike pitch. Bounces down low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. We're in the bottom of the first inning. So 1-0 ball game. Enforcement leading them boys. The pitch. Big swing to the left side, in between third and short, and rolls out into the outfield. Lewis going to try and stretch it. Safe as he slides in. The ball gets away from the second baseman. Lewis is on his way to third. He's chugging. On the way home. There's going to be a play to play. No! As the ball is dropping, Lewis ties the game with nothing but hustle on that play. It was a ground ball that went between third and short, and it rolled out to the left fielder. Left fielder threw it into second base. Second base was overthrown, and Lewis came all the way around to tie the score at 1. So it's 1-1 here in the bottom of the first inning, and now that brings to bat DeMarcus Carty, the catcher. Carty steps up facing Greaves for the first time in this game. Fires. Ball misses low. Ball 1 on the batter. The pitch. Misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Inside, this time it hits Carty on the leg, and Carty trots on down to first base for the hit by pitch, and Greaves is going to go over there to shake his hand as it's courtesy. And Carty being the catcher with 2 outs, the courtesy runner will have to go on first base for him. So with 2 outs and a runner on first base, stepping up now is Dwayne Gumbs. First pitch is in there for strike 1. No balls, one strike. Greaves fires over the head of Gums for ball one. One ball, one strike. 1-1 is the score. One runner on first base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. The 1-1 pitch. Bounces in the dirt. Catcher couldn't get it cleanly. Runner takes off. Goes in standing to second base. So runner is now on second base. Comes. Swing and a miss for foul ball. Sorry, we got a piece of it for foul ball. So 2 strikes on Gums. Pitch misses high and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base. 1-1 ball game. Reeves facing Gums. Reeves kicks, fires, and off the arm of Gums for another hit by pitch. And Gums is on first with a hit by pitch. 1-1 is a score. This is a championship game in the JoeMeat Sprawl tournament for youth 13 and under. Sponsored by the Department of Sports, Parks and Recreation, as they are making events for these children. And as I said before, I am marveling at how perfect the field looks. The guys, the team is doing a fantastic job. So with 2 outs, first pitch is in there. Mikhail Telemann takes that for right one. A pitch from Reeves. Ground ball to the third base through his legs, and everybody is safe. So now with bases loaded, them boys trying to keep things going, and I Am Williams is stepping up. The pitch. Curveball. Williams thought it was going to hit him, but it broke right over the plate, and Blue said, right one. The 0-1 pitch. Swung and it's a rope into left field. 1 run is in. And runners are going to be held as Williams turned on the fastball and drove it into the outfield for a solid base hit. 2-1 is a score in the bottom of the first inning. That now brings to bat Sijai Calwood. Calwood steps in facing Greaves. A pitch. A beauty in there for Eric one. No balls, 1 strike on Sijai. The pitch. Over the head of Sijai for ball 1. The count goes even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sijai facing Greaves. Oh, and another beauty right down Flamboyant Avenue for right 2. So Sijai is behind the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shivani on the rubber fires. Misses up high. The count goes even. 2 balls. 2 strikes. 2 outs here. We're in the bottom of the first inning. It's a 2-1 ball game. Bases loaded, and Sijai at the bat. The pitch also high and tight for ball 3. So now the count goes full on Sijai. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Greaves kicks, fires, swing and a miss for right 3. And the 3rd out, but not before 2 runs come across for them boys. So at the end of 1 complete, them boys 2, Horseman 1 will be right back. Sorry, strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Lewis eyes his target and fire. In the 2 tight for ball 3. 3-1 is the count to the leadoff batter here in the top of the 2nd inning. Pitch, swinging and a miss for strike 2, and now the count goes full on Brian. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 is the score. Them boys in the lead. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and Brian goes down swinging for out number 2. So 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd inning. Lewis fires. Big swing and a miss. Facing Lewis, the pitch. In there for steal, right 2. The balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lewis facing Roberts, the pitch. Swung out, hit to the right side, and into right field for a base hit. Roberts behind in the count. Step back and hit the inside pitch the other way, right in between the infielders for a side base hit. That's going to bring to bat the left fielder, Zekai Bosu. Bosu is stepping up with 2 outs and 1 on. The pitch in there for strike 1. 2-1 is the score here in the top of the 2nd inning. Lewis fires. In there for strike 2. No balls. 2 strikes. 2 outs. 1 on. 2-1 is the score. Pitch from Rashad to Zakai. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and the 3rd out ending the inning. So at the end of 1.5, the score remains Dead Boys 2, Enforcement 1. We'll be right back.
Wow. And does that you on it?
Ballpark, the JoeMeat Youth Baseball Tournament. We move on to the bottom of the 2nd inning. It's a 2-1 score. Them boys leading Enforcement. Greaves on his first pitch in there, strike 1. Shane O'Neill at the plate. Second pitch in there for a strike. O'Neill back out. No balls, 2 strikes on O'Neill. Greaves doing the pitching. Greaves fires. Little too tight. Puts O'Neill on the ground. The pitch. In there, and O'Neill goes down looking as Greaves puts it over the plate. 1 up, 1 down here at the bottom of the 2nd inning, and that's going to bring to bat the extra hitter on them boys team, and that's for Emmanuel. Emmanuel steps up, takes the first pitch alone inside for ball one. One ball, no strikes. Okay, 1-0 is right there for Steve, right one. 2-1 is the score in the bottom of the second inning with one down. The 1-1 pitch. Takes the outside corner for Steve, right two. One ball, two strikes. The pitch from Greaves. High fastball swung at and missed, and he goes down on strikes for the second out. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-1 is the score. This now takes us back to the top of the Dead Boys lineup. Asante Jackson steps up to face Greaves. Jackson hitting from the left side. Greaves the righty. First pitch is in there for strike one. No balls, one strike, 2 outs. 2-1 is the score. Nobody on. Greaves to Jackson. Ball tails outside and misses for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Asante. Pitch from Cavani. Big swing and a miss for Steve, right two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Misses high. The pitch. Way wide and the count goes full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cavani to Asante. Big swing in the middle. Foul ball. Goes back to the screen. The pitch. And this is inside for ball 4. Asante makes his way down. So Asante is on first with the base on ball. He's going to be followed by Keande Antoine. I was corrected when I put the R in the last time. And Lomit, please. The pitch. Way wide, gets away. Wild pitch allows Jackson to get down to second base. I ain't gonna say he was chipping. He didn't believe it. That was anything past first base. That's uphill speed. He was moving up. 2 balls, no strikes on the bat of that pitch from Greaves. Right down Flamboyant Avenue for strike 1. For those of you wondering where Flamboyant Avenue is, it's right behind home plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Oh, the fastball bites that outside corner and the count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base, 2-1 is the score. Cavani facing Keande, the pitch. Swing and miss. 4 strike 3. Nothing happening for them boys in their half of the second. So at the end of 2 complete, the score remains them boys 2. Enforcement 1. We'll be right back.
Hey, Pam.
Hey, what's up?
Are you ready to develop valuable skills that you can put to work?
Of course.
Well, join the Virgin Islands Department of Labor Work, Learn, and Earn program.
Work, learn, and earn?
Yes. It's a 12-week paid work experience for out-of-schoolers like me and you, ages 17 to 22, with little or no experience. This program actually provides you with the opportunity to develop your professional skills in a professional work environment in your area of interest, as well as connecting to full-time employment. Well, or go to the Department of Labor and ask a member of the youth team. Send in your email to kevin.dixon@dol.vi.com.
All right, welcome back to the action here at the Alvin McBean ballpark. 2-1 ball game. We're moving out to the top of the third inning and leading off for enforcement.
No,
Alexis Gums. Gums hitting 9th in the lineup for enforcement. First pitch from Lewis is swung at. Missed for strike one. Championship game here in the JoeMeat Sprout tournament. Enforcement and them boys. The 0-1 pitch from Rashad. In there. Strike two to Alexis. Alexis buckling down now. He's behind in the count. Rashad gets the sign. Fires. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Out number one. We move now back to the top of the enforcement lineup. And that's going to mean that Alante Claxton is coming up to bat. With one down, nobody on. His team trailing by 1. 2-1 is the score. Claxton steps in, facing Lewis. The pitch. Big swing by Alante. Comes up empty for strike one. Lewis, the big right-hander, on the mound. Claxton at the bat. Lewis likes his sign. Fires. Ground ball. By the pitcher to the second base. Through his legs. And speedy Claxton is safe at first without a throw. Claxton hit it hard enough that it got by the pitcher, and second base didn't put down his glove. So with one down, it's going to mean we're going to see a duel between the pitchers. Kevani Greaves now steps up with Alante on first base. Rashad doing the pitching for them boys. 2-1 is the score. Enforcement fakes a bump, does Greaves, and pulls it back, but the blue says T. Right one. No balls, 1 strike. Runner on first base. The pitch. Fastball. Runner takes off. A throw down to second. Makes the runner turn back, as he said, hey, that looked like a quick reaction there by the catcher Carty. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Greaves. Runner on first base. Nobody out here in the top of the third inning. The pitch from Rashad. Swing and a miss for Steve, right 2. Greaves back in the box. Lewis on the mound. Turns, kicks, fires. Swing and a miss. Runner takes off the throw down to second base. In time for the strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning. Fantastic play for them boys. That immediately shuts down any threat from enforcement. So at the end of 2.5, the score remains them boys 2, enforcement 1. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the new world of printing in the Virgin Islands. Supreme Media and Print.
I'm doing great, even though every day is not fine. But still I woke up today, another day to get on my grind. Got me singing, whoa, whoa. Effort, I'm built for born ready. Whoa, effort, I'm built for born ready.
For one, the next generation of printing.
Alrighty, welcome back to the ballpark, the Alvin McBean ballpark for the championship game in the JoeMeat Proud tournament. 2-1 is the score as you go to the bottom of the third inning. Them boys leading enforcement. All right, so now leading off for them boys in the bottom of the third will be Rashad Lewis. His first time at bat, he made it all the way around. See what he does this time as he changes his bat. Swings and hits foul the first pitch. 2-1 is the score. Home team in the lead. No balls, 1 strike on Lewis. Kevani Greaves doing the pitching. Rashad at the bat. Swings at the ball in the dirt. Ground ball to the shortstop, bounces up and over his glove, and Lewis is going to be safe on first base. Can't do anything about that as the ground crew did a fantastic job, but you know, the bad hops are just that, bad hops. That's going to bring to bat the catcher for the boys, the Marcus Carty. Carty steps in with Rashad on first base. The pitch. Fastball up high. Ball 1. Throw down to first base. Sends Lewis diving back, and he's safe as he got back in there to the base. 1 ball, no strike on the batter. The pitch. Fastball misses up high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out. Lewis standing on first base. Them boys trying to add to their lead. 2-0 pitch. Misses down low and outside for ball 3. 3 balls. No strikes on the Marcus Carty. Carty, the big right-hander, ready to add some more to the score. The 3-0 pitch bounces in the dirt for ball 4. Sends Lewis down to second and Carty to first with nobody out. That now brings to bat Dwayne Gums, the shortstop. So with runners on first and second with less than 2 out, this is an infield fly situation. Reeves sets his defense. First pitch buzzes the tower of Gums. He backs out of the way, and it's just ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out, 2 runners on, and it's 2-1 ball game. The pitch. Beautiful breaking pitch in there for Steer. Right, go on. The pickoff throw. Tried to get him at first, got away from the first baseman, and now the runners on the corners. And Rashad took off from second base on the pickoff attempt. And the ball got away. Time is called. As an intentional walk now is put into play as Dwayne Gums is given a free pass. And Mikhail Telemac is going to step up with the bases loaded. Time is called by the coach of enforcement. As strategy is coming into play, in these situations, you revert to your chess skills to come up with a strategy to win this one. So big conference on the hill here. Big conference on the hill for enforcement. So now we have bases loaded. Nobody out. And Mikhail Telemac swings and hits a line drive right by the third baseman. 1 run is in and everyone else is going to move up 60 feet. The strategy did not pay off as Telemax, super aggressive at the plate, swings at the first offering and hits a line drives through the drawn-in outfield, the drawn-in infield, sorry. Third baseman is about 40 feet away from the batter. Ian swings at the first pitch as well. Ground ball to the first base, throw home for the force, and the first out, but the bases still remain loaded. 3-1 is the score as Lewis came across the score on that play. The play before that play was a 3-2 for the force out. So Sajai Calvert steps in with bases loaded and 1 out. And Kevani throws the first pitch right down Flamboyant Avenue for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded, 3-1 is the score. Kevani fires. Takes the outside corner for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out on the batter. Kevani fires. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Sajai goes down for the second out. Following Sajai is going to be Shane O'Neill. Shane is going to make his way to the plate with bases loaded. O'Neill takes a deep breath as he steps in facing Kevani. First pitch to Shane. Takes the outside corner for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 3-1 is the score. Bases loaded. Them boys trying to add to their lead. The 0-1 pitch. Misses low and the count goes even. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one, Kevani to Shane. Ball bounces, gets away. Runner takes off. And turns back as the hustling catcher brings the ball back into play. Freezing the runners on the base. So 2 balls, 1 strike, the pitch. Way inside. This time gets away, there's going to be a play at the plate. Out is the call as the good hustle by the catcher and the pitcher makes the out, but not before them boys added 1 to the lead. So at the end of 3 complete, the score is them boys 3, enforcement 1. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ty Hunt Caesar, Infectious Disease Specialist at the Virgin Islands Department of Health Medical Director. Many of you may be wondering how the COVID-19 vaccines work and why they are important. The Moderna and Pfizer vaccines we are offering in the Virgin Islands are about 95% effective at preventing severe disease or death. Here are some things you need to know. Like all existing vaccines, COVID-19 vaccines are safe. They cannot give someone the infection because these mRNA vaccines do not contain the live virus that causes COVID-19. Despite how they sound, they do not affect or interact with your DNA in any way. The vaccine prepares your body in case you become infected. It teaches your immune system to make antibodies so that once it encounters the virus, it's ready to fight it off. These antibodies stay in your bloodstream ready to protect you in case the virus shows up. The vaccine helps to give you immunity against the virus, and if you do get infected, you won't experience severe sickness or death. When enough of us get the COVID-19 vaccine, the virus will have nowhere to go. That will slow the spread of immunity. This is what we refer to as herd immunity. That's how we will get closer to ending the pandemic. To learn more about the COVID-19 vaccine, please visit covid19usbi.com/vaccines.
101.7 FM.
Welcome back to the action here at the Alvin McBean Ballpark Championship action. It's 3-1 is the score here as we move to the top of the fourth inning. No time limit for this one, so we're going to have a full game of baseball. Stepping up to bat now for enforcement, Henry Mason facing Lewis. The pitch. Big swing and a miss by Henry as he went after the high cheddar and couldn't catch up with it. No balls, 1 strike. No one on as Henry, the big left-hander, is leading off. The 0-1 pitch from Lewis. Fastball inside. Misses for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. As Mason is leading off the top of the fourth for the enforcement squad. The 1-1 pitch. It's a pop fly way up there. Second base giving chase. Misses it as it fell right behind him. I thought it went in his glove, but it actually went behind him as he was looking straight up into the sun. And the sun caused him to miss out. So with 1 man on, stepping up to bat now for enforcement is the catcher, Seaver Joseph Jr. Lewis trying to find a spot on the mound to deliver the pitch, and he fires. Big swing and a miss for Steve, right one. Joseph took a big hack at the fastball up high. Runner on first in Mason. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses outside. The count. Sorry, yes. Fastball misses outside and the count goes even. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to Seabaugh. Swing and a miss for Steve, right to 3-1 is the score. We're in the top of the fourth inning, nobody out. But Henry is on first, and Seabaugh is at the bat. Rashad doing the pitching. 1-2 pitch. Curveball didn't break enough, and the count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Henry on first. Seabaugh at the bat. Rashad fires, fastball wide, and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count here with nobody out and 1 runner on in a 3-1 ball game. Rashad fires. Hit to the right side. The coach makes a play, but he drops it. Still foul nonetheless. And we're going to do the 3-2 again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. No outs, 1 on. Pitch from Rashad. Just misses, and the count goes to ball 4. And Seabaugh heads up to first base. That's going to bring to the plate Jaden Stapleton, the center fielder. Stapleton taking his time. Gets to the box. Gets a little bit of that McBean feel on his hand. Lefty steps up with runners on first and second with no out. The pitch misses high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. No outs, 2 runners on. And Stapleton at the bat. The pitch to Jaden. In there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jaden facing Rashad. The pitch. Squares to bunt and bunts it foul. A good attempt. But now Jaden is behind the count 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. A 1-2 pitch. 2 strike bunt puts it down for the third. In time for the force play. Beautiful play by the defense. A risky 2-strike bunt for Jaden, but Jaden put it down. And Rashad was equal to the task as he charged in, picked it up, turned, fired to third, got the force play for the first out. So now it brings another lefty to bat in the person of Jemai Bryant. Time is called as the coach is going to talk to the blue. And this game is being brought to you on 107.9 FM The Vibe by 107.9 FM The Vibe, as this station is the only station in the Virgin Islands that gives you coverage of youth sports throughout the territory.
I'm doing great.
First and second, and Jaden Bryan, Jemai Bryan steps up. Third consecutive, actually no. 3 out of 4 batters, lefties, 4 enforcement. First pitch to Jemai. Paints the outside corner for strike 1. 3-1 is the score. We are in the top of the 4th inning. Enforcement threatening here with runners on first and second with only 1 down. The pitch to Jemai. Swing and misses for strike 2. Bryan at the bat, Lewis on the rubber. Lewis gets his sign, steps back, turns, fires, swing and a miss for strike 3 and the second out. So with 2 outs, that's going to bring to bat Jerian Roberts, second baseman. Roberts in his last at bat hit an opposite field, base hit off of Lewis. So with 2 outs and 2 on now, see what happens in this situation. First pitch. In there, strike 1. Rashad to Jarian, 40-01. Fastball buzzes the tower for ball 1. 1 ball. 0-1 strike. 2 outs here. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Runners on first and second. It's a 3-1 ball game. The boys leading enforcement. The 1-1 pitch. Bounces in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Count goes to 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. 2 runners on. Enforcement leading by 2. The pitch. Misses wide and the count goes to 3-1 to Roberts. This is the championship game of the JoeMeat Pro Youth Baseball Tournament here at the Alvin McBean Complex. The 3-1 pitch from Lewis. Swing and a miss and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Them boys leading by 2. We're in the top of the 4th. And the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, ending the threat for enforcement here in the top of the 4th. So at the end of 3.5, the score remains 10 boys 3, enforcement 1. We'll be right back.
Pony back now. It's gonna be Christopher Pony, but I'm gonna even get you back now.
Hi, I'm Dr. Taiwan Caesar, infectious disease specialist and the Virgin Islands Department of Health's medical director. Many of
I'm doing great, even though every day's not fine. But still I woke up today, another day to get on my grind. Got me singing, oh, 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 effort and bill for pan ready. Oh, 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 effort and bill for pan ready.
it teaches your immune system to make antibodies so that once it encounters the virus, it's ready to fight it off. These antibodies stay in your bloodstream ready to protect you in case the virus shows up. The vaccine helps to give you immunity against the virus, and if you do get infected, you won't experience severe sickness or death. When enough of us get the COVID-19 vaccine, the virus will have nowhere.
All right, welcome back to the action here. It is a 3-1 ball game as we move to the bottom of the fourth inning. This is a championship game in the JoeMeat Sproul Youth Baseball Tournament. Stepping up to bat now, Jamoy Christopher Jr. is stepping up, facing Kevani. Kevani throws it in there for T, right two. No balls, 2 strikes on Christopher. The 0-2 pitch. In there for strike 3. And Christopher goes down looking. The big swing and a miss from Shakur Emmanuel on the first pitch. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch misses low and outside. 4 ball, 2 balls, 1 strike on Shakur. Kevani on the hill, takes a deep breath, turns and fires. Shakur swings, hits a fly ball to the right side over the first baseman. Drops fair for a base hit. Shakur thought about going to second base, but returned to first. Clean base hit there. That was an outside pitch. Shakur took a swing, and it was just deep enough in no man's land for the base hit. That now goes back to the top of them boys lineup. Jackson squares to bunt, reaches, couldn't get it, and misses for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike on Santi Jackson. 1 out there. Pitch misses way outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Jackson. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 1 runner on in Shakur. The pitch. Ball inside, gets away. Shakur takes off late. The throw comes even later. Shakur is safe. Ball gets away. Shakur heads to third. And he holds at third base. So on the wild pitch, Shakur took off for second base. The catcher made a throw that got away, and Shakur took off for third, and he's standing safely on third. Asante now has a teammate on third. Kevani fires, misses outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Asante at the bat, Shakoy on third base. The 3-1 pitch from Kivani. Big swing and a miss by Asante for the right 2. The count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Swung at, hit to the left side. Shortstop thinks about throwing it to first. Not in time as Shakoy comes in to score. So it's a 4-1 ball game.
Jumping.
Time is called. And the pitcher has met his pitch count, so a new pitcher will be coming in. I'll turn it to master control for 2-minute break.
This is Pastor Warner Burns, the City of Refuge Worship Center, a place where you make the difference. Join us every Sunday morning at 7 a.m. 107.9 FM The Bible and be blessed by the uncompromising Word of God. Remember, faith coming by hearing and hearing by the Word. God bless you.
Longing for a Pizza Hut pan pizza, or are you a thin crust lover? What's your favorite topping? Oh, it's a lasagna that you crave. What is that? It's Pizza Hut wings and a sandwich? Well, you can get your favorite from Pizza Hut. Pan and thin crust pizza, sandwiches, lasagna, wings, and more at Pizza Hut Fort Milner. Pizza Hut Fort Milner, open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And Sunday, 12 noon to 10 p.m. Pizza Hut Fort Milner, come and get it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ty Hunt Caesar, Infectious Disease Specialist and the Virgin Islands Department of Health's Medical Director. Many of you may be wondering how the COVID-19 vaccines work and why they are important. The Moderna and Pfizer vaccines we are offering in the Virgin Islands are about 95% effective at preventing severe disease or death. Here are some things you need to know. Like all existing vaccines, COVID-19 vaccines are safe. They cannot give someone the infection because these mRNA vaccines do not contain the live virus that causes COVID-19. Despite how they sound, they do not affect or interact with your DNA in any way. The vaccine prepares your body in case you become infected. It teaches your immune system to make antibodies so that once it encounters the virus, it is ready to fight it off. These antibodies stay in your bloodstream, ready to protect you in case the virus shakes out. The vaccine helps to give you immunity against the virus, and if you do get infected, you won't experience severe sickness. When enough of us get the COVID-19 vaccine, the virus will have nowhere to go. That will slowly spread in our community. This is what we refer to as herd immunity. That's how we will get closer to ending the pandemic. To learn more about the COVID-19 vaccine, please visit covid19usbi.com/vaccines.
Talking about it.
All right, welcome back to the Ballpark Championship action here in the JoeMeat Sproul Youth Baseball Tournament here at the Alvin McBean Complex. We have a new pitcher coming into the game as Steve Joseph Jr. is coming from behind the plate and switches places as he is going to be wheeling and dealing for enforcement. We are 4-1 is the score. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1 runner is on as Asante Jackson is standing on first. So stepping up now, Kiande Antoine. Back to the action. Antoine steps in. First pitch to Kiande, misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 man on. 1 out here in the inning. The pitch. Yeah. Change up, hits the outside corner for T, right one. One ball, one strike, and Kiande. Joseph fire. Misses for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Swings and Kiande fouls it back to the fence for strike 2, and the count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 runner on. 4-1 is a score. And boys needing enforcement. The 2-2 pitch misses inside, and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Kiande at the bat, Siba on the hill. Siba kicks, fires. Soft tapper, bounces on the ground. Joseph picks it up, safe is the call as a speedy Kiande got up the baseline in a hurry. That was another swinging bunt into no man's land. Good hustle by Siba, but he wasn't able to get the speedy Kiande as he was full ball going down the line. That now brings to bat the big man for the Dem Boys squad, Rashad Lewis. Lewis now stepping up with runners on first and second and 1 down in field fly situation. First pitch, misses, gets away. Asante, free to bust into second game, creeps over to third base. So runners now on second and third in field fly situation is no more. So now with the open base, they give Rashad the free pass as he gets an intentional walk, and now the bases are loaded for the big man, DeMarcus Carty. Strategy in play as you want to take the bat out of the hand of Rashad and let DeMarcus hit. First pitch to DeMarcus is taken in there for strike 1. The ball is 1 strike on Carty. Siba turns, fires. Ground ball to the left side, gets by the shortstop. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Third, not gonna get him, and DeMarcus gets safely into second base. So 6-1 is the score now in the bottom of the 4th inning. That now brings to bat. Time is called as the coach goes out to talk to his pitcher and letting him know that he must remain in contact with the rubber when it comes to delivery time, as most of these youth are missing the rubber, not taking advantage of the rubber to push forward and get another mile or 2 on your velocity, mile per hour or 2. 1 up, the pitch misses outside. So with DeMarcus on second and Rashad on third, the pitch. Low ball right there, it's going to be on the plate. Rashad slides in, kicks the face mask out of the way, still safe. Adding another run to them boys' lead. So 7-1 is the score here now in the bottom of the 4th inning. Seven to 1. The pitch. It's a drive to the outfield. Left fielder coming charging, center fielder charging. Off the glove of the center fielder, drops in. DeMarcus scores, and Dwayne safe at second base. 8-1 is the score here as the boys adding to their lead. 8-1. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. So far, 40 inning. Them boys added 5 to their total. 1 down here and 1 on. And that's going to bring to bat Mikhail Telemak, the right fielder, facing Seba. Pitch from Seba. Swing at ground ball to the left side. Seba backhanded. Not going to be able to make a play. So with 1 out, the rally keeps going, and that's going to bring to bat I.M. Williams. Time is called as the shoestring bandit caught the pitcher sleeping. The shoestring bandit is undefeated in the league baseball. I.M. steps in facing Seba. The pitch. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and second, 8-1 is the score. The pitch. Swing, ground ball to the left side. Shortstop picks it up, throws it to third, gets the force for the second out. So 2 down now is a good play by the shortstop. Gets the force play at third base. That is now going to bring Sijai to the plate. The pitch to Coward. Bounces in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, and runners are going to move up 60 feet. 8-1 is the score here. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. There are 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Sijai Calwood at the bat. Seba turns. Fires. Fastball misses up high. 2 balls, no strikes on Sijai. Seba with the 2-0 pitch. High and inside for ball 3. 3 balls. The 3-0 pitch. Ball 4, and the bases are now loaded.
Jumpy.
And the pitcher has reached his pitch count, so we're going to do another pitching substitution. So let's go back. We take it to master control for a 2-minute break. We'll be right back.
Hungry? Looking for good food? It's the spot. Yes, it's the spot in Princess. The spot for great food, from salads to seafood, from veggies to steak, and daily specials too. Monday, coconut dumpling and chop chop. Thursday, pigtail soup. Saturday, tripe soup. Sunday, roast pork with all the fixings. Ask if they have lobster, because if they have it, you'll want it. It's that good. It's the spot. Estate Princess, St. Croix. Serving from 11 p.m. until. Looking for food? It's the spot.
You better click it or you better take it. Don't care if it's verified. Let me try and get your car. You better click it or you better take it. Just trust what I'm telling you. This is what you need to do. You better click it, you better take it. You know what? Then you know stick it. You want to get it. Want to see that. Two steps to the big monster. Right to the left or left to the right. Front to the back and it pays to the left. So when you're driving on your road. So when you're driving on the road, I tell you that, just like that, go to the stop, and then stick back. I tell you that, just like that, go to the stop, and then stick back. Click it, or you get that, take it, don't care if it's verified. Let me try to get your car. You better click it, or you get that, take it, just trust what I'm telling you. This is what you need to do. You better.
A message brought to you by the BI Office of Highway Safety.
Bring him
This is
back.
Pastor Mona Barnes, the city of Refuge Worship Center, where you make the difference. Join us every Sunday morning.
All righty, welcome back to the action. It's a 1-1 count on Jamoy Christopher Jr. With bases loaded here, it's 2 outs, right? 2 outs. And the new pitcher for enforcement is Mr. Roberts, Nigerian type. It's 2-0 pitch, Mrs. White. It's 3 balls, no strike on Roberts. 2-1, sorry. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Christopher hits a ground ball to second base. Second baseman picks it up, bobbles it, throws to first. Nothing time! And Jamoy Christopher Jr. just won himself $100 from his dad. His dad is so happy. Following Christopher is Shakoy. Shakoy takes the first pitch from Jarian in there for strike 1. The pitch. Ball stays up, 1 ball, 1 strike. It definitely is a gamble to stay with the first name today, not knowing these children pronunciation, but try it. The pitch. Beautiful change up on the outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outside. Shakoy at the bat with bases loaded. 9-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch. In there for Steve. Right 3 and the 3rd out, but not before. Them boys add 6 to their total. At the end of 4 complete, the score is them boys 9, enforcement 1. We'll be right back.
Need a dependable start, need dependable power for heavy equipment, car, truck, SUV, or generator. The only stop is HH Tire and Battery. HH Tire and Battery sells American-made Vika batteries. Vika batteries design allows them to outperform any other battery in this climate and have up to a 3-year warranty. HH Tire and Battery has the largest inventory of batteries on St. Croix, so you can get the exact fit for your heavy equipment, boat, car, truck, SUV, or generator. Don't be left stranded. Ask for Vika batteries by name. Vika batteries, the most trusted, longest lasting batteries sold on St. Croix. Available at HH Tire and Battery. Stop by HH Tire and Battery or call 778-5962 for pricing and availability. You deserve the best. Henry Babouzou.
Alrighty, welcome back to the championship action here in the JoeMeat Sproul youth base. Here as them boys is taking on enforcement. Them boys have a big lead now. 9-1 is the score here, and we are moving to the top of the 5th inning. We just had a change as Jakai Henry is now being inserted for Zakai Busu. So Jakai is up to bat facing Rashad. First pitch from Rashad. Fastball up high for ball 1. We're in the top of the 5th inning. The pitch from Rashad in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. The pitch in there for Steve, right to the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Jakai gave it a shot, but he goes down on strikes for the first out. So 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning for enforcement. And that's gonna bring me to that, I guess, another change.
Jason Eustace for Alexis Gum.
Jason Eustace Jr. is coming in to hit for Alexis Gum. First pitch to Jason. Fastball in there for strike one. No balls, one strike, one out. The pitch. T right to 9-1 is the score here. We are in the top of the fifth inning. Them boys leading enforcement. The 0-2 pitch from Rashad. Swung at, fouled back for Jason. No balls, 2-strike pitch. In there for strike 3 and the second out. So 2 down here, and we move back to the top of the lineup for enforcement. So Alante Claxton stepping in. First pitch. Driven to the right side. Right fielder tried to make a catch, but got by him. Solid base hit there for Alante with the big swing. Following Alante will be the catcher, Kevani Greaves. 2 outs as Greaves. Kevani steps in with a runner on here in the top of the fifth inning. 9-1 is the score. Rashad's first pitch to Kevani. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Peter way outside, goes to the fence, and the runner goes down to second base on the wild pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 runner on, 1 run for enforcement, but 9 for them boys. The pitch. Again, fastball goes outside to the fence, and Alante makes his way to third. Two balls, 1 ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here, runner on third base. Kevani at the back, Rashad doing the pitching. The pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, and the count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch from Rashad to Kevani. In there for speed. Right 3 got him looking. Nothing doing in their half of the fifth inning. So after 4.5, the score is them boys 9, enforcement 1. We'll be right back.
Hungry? Looking for good food? That's the spot. Yes, it's the spot in Princess. The spot for great food, from salads to seafood, from veggies to steak, and daily specials too. Monday, coconut dumpling and chop chop. Thursday, pigtail soup. Saturday, tripe soup. Sunday, roast pork with all the fixings. Ask if they have lobster, because if they have it, you'll want it. It's that good. It's the spot. Estate Princess, St. Croix, serving from 11 p.m. until. Looking for food? It's the spot. Welcome to the new world of printing in the Virgin Islands. Supreme Media and Print in Roof Center 2. They fill all your printing needs. Company stationery, forms and invoices, flyers, posters, event tickets, stickers and labels, self-ink stamps, and more. Supreme Media and Print also does passport photos, photo printing, on-site and on-location photography, and video recording. Want a family, a group portrait? Have it done at their photo studio. Supreme Media and Print in Newton Center 2, St. Thomas, call 340-774-3441. The next generation of printing.
Alrighty, welcome back to the championship baseball action here at the Alvin McBean Complex. Them boys taking on Enforcement. Them boys with a 9-1 lead here as we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch. Butt laid down by Jackson. Jackson takes off, but Cavani hustles from behind the plate. Easy throw to first for the out. So 1 up, 1 down for them boys. This now brings Kiande to the plate. Kiande takes the first looper in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch bounces in, count goes even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Great show of parental support for the tournament as the bleachers and all around the ballpark is filled with spectators. With their mask on, obeying all the rules. Me say it on the mouth, some of them and they change it on the air, it on the hand, but 100%. Two strikes to Kiande as he swung at that high fastball. So the count is even 2-2. Jarian fires. The one is high, but Kiande didn't chase that time and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Jarian doing the pitches. Fires. Swung, pop flying infield. Shortstop comes across on the hustle. Makes a beautiful play for the second out. Two outs here now in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that's going to bring Rashad Lewis up to bat. And Rashad is doing something different as he goes from the left side facing Jarian. The pitch. Waves at that first pitch, misses and changes his mind, goes back to the right side. He said, be ready for B that way. The 0-1 pitch. Misses high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. On Rashad. 1-1 pitch. Swung at ground ball, shortstop. Picks it up and bobbles it as it was a tricky play. He tried to short hop it, but it just flopped in for a base hit. So still alive here with 2 outs is them boys, and that's gonna bring to bat the catcher when he gets his gears off, DeMarcus Carty. Carty goes to the left side. The pitch. Swings and pops it foul. Watch it with cheat. 4 strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung and turned and driven through the right side for a base hit. As DeMarcus with a solid base hit through the right side, switch hitting. That now brings to bat Dwayne Gums. Dwayne, the lefty, shakes his head as a nice strike came in there from Jarian. Two outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 9-1 is the score, and we just noticed in 2 outs, DeMarcus is going to be called to put his gears on. Dwayne hitting from the left side as well, facing Jaria. The pitch. Swung at, hit up the middle, by the shortstop, and everyone is going to be saved. Two switch hit, base hits by them boys. Stepping up now with bases loaded is Mikhail Telemat. Swings at the first pitch, misses for strike one. 9-1 is the score here in the bottom of the fifth inning. The pitch in there for Steve, right to. The 0-2 pitch. Strike three is the call, ending the threat. So at the end of 5 complete, the score is 9-1. Them boys will be right back.
Hey, Pam.
Hey, what's up?
Are you ready to develop valuable skills that you can put to work?
Of course.
Well, join the Virgin Islands Department of Labor Work, Learn, and Earn program.
Work, learn, and earn?
Yes. It's a 12-week paid work experience for outer schoolers like me and you, ages 17 to 24, with little or no experience. This program actually provides you with the opportunity to develop your professional skills in a professional work environment in your area of interest, as well as connecting to full-time employment.
Well, how do I sign up?
Just call, walk in, or email. Telephone 340-773-1994, extension 2140 or 2125. And that's again St. Paul. In St. Thomas, it's 776-3700, extension 008-2030 or 2044. Or go to the Department of Labor and ask a member of the UT. Send in your email to kevin.dixon@dol.vi.gov.
All right, welcome back to what might be the final at bat in this championship game as we move to the top of the 6th inning for enforcement. They are trailing them boys 9-1. Stepping up now, leading off the top of the 6th for enforcement is Henry Mason. Mason, the big lefty, stepping up against Rashad, who is going the distance, it seems, for them boys. The pitch. First swung at, foul back for strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Rashad facing Mason. The pitch. Big swing and a miss for Steve. Right to. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the do-or-die inning for enforcement. The game is going the distance as we are in the top of the 6th inning. Championship game here for the JoeMeat Sprout tournament. Pitch misses outside and low for ball 1. One ball. 1 strike, I believe, is a count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Misses lowered inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here, and Henry, as he's leading off the do-or-die inning for enforcement. Rashad on the hill. Henry at the bat. Them boys on defense. The pitch. Fastball taken in there for Steve. Right 3. Down goes Mason for the first out. Stepping up now is Seba Joseph Jr. 1 down, nobody on. We're in the top of inning number 6, the final inning of this contest. if enforcement can't match or best. Then boys, first pitch swung at, ground ball to the left side, foul. No balls, one strike, one out, nobody out. Siba batting, Rashad and Limon. Rashad kicks, fires. Beautiful fastball in there for speed, right to. No balls, two strikes. Two outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Rashad facing Siba, the 0-2 pitch. Low and outside for ball one. Siba didn't chase. One ball, two strikes on the batter. 1-2 pitch. Swung at and fouled straight back to the screen, and the count remains 1-2. 9-1 is the score. It's the top of the 6th inning. Enforcement traded them boys. The 1-2 pitch to Siba. It's a drive to center field. Center fielder going back. Left field going back. Overhead. Right into the fence. Siba on his way to third. Shortstop bringing it in. Throw to third. Siba. Got it home. He was all the way thinking home run out the gate. And that one sailed over the head of the outfield. And good throws was the only thing that could get him. He took a gamble and he beat it with the inside the Parker home run. And now the score is 9-2 here in the top of the 5th with one out. Top of the 6th, sorry. Doing the hitting now is Jaden Stapleton. Swings at the first offering, fouls it back. For strike one. Stapleton, the lefty, facing Rashad. The pitch from Rashad. Swings and misses just Jaden, and he falls behind in the count. No balls, two strikes. The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Second baseman misplays it. And Jaden is safe. A lot of top spin in the ball, coach. Don't be there. So with one out, we have one on. Another lefty steps up. Big swing and a miss. Jamai Bryan doing the hitting. Pitch on the outside. One ball. One strike. One out, one run in so far, and one runner on first base in the person of Jaden. Jamai doing the hitting. Swing and a miss goes Jamai, and the count goes to 1-2. One ball, two strikes. One out here in the top of the 6th inning. 9-2 is the score. The pitch. Misses inside, runner takes off, the throw down. Not in time. Jaden is standing on second base. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And Jamai goes down swinging for out number 2. So the do or die hitter for enforcement is coming up to bat in the person of Jarian Roberts. Jarian stepping in facing Rashad for about the third time in this contest. The pitch from Rashad. Swing and a miss. T. Right one. It's a 9-2 ball game. One runner is on second base. There are two do or die hitters at the place. The person of Jarian. Jarian takes a fastball on the outside corner for strike two. So he's behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Do or die hitter. Rashad on the hill. Turns, kicks, fires. Swan is driven to the left side. Shortstop comes to first and makes the play for the third and final out of the ball game. Beautiful play by the shortstop, ranging to his right, stuck out his glove and snagged it for the out and the championship. So the game ends with a 9-2 score. Enforcement loses the championship to them boys. A beautiful game both ways. So in the way of COVID, both teams are going to tip their hats to each other and give you the sportsmanship wave. Great job by all the players. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for all of the players this weekend in the tournament. As the championship goes to them boys. I think there's going to be a presentation shortly. There's going to be a presentation on home plate shortly, so we're asking all the players from all the teams to please join the other 2 teams on the field. We'll take a short break and we'll be back. Maybe 2 minutes or so.
Do any of us.
Leaving it on?
Hold on. This is a hold their heads and necks and hold on to shoulder for approximately 60 seconds. Participants will also be required to evacuate to their designated safety zone, access the evacuation plan, and participate in tsunami preparedness discussions. Participants are also encouraged to take pictures and videos of the trip and social media using the hashtag #KnowYourSoul.
Can the sport family join the ceremony, please? So, to control. Sorry about the master control. Hold on to it for another 2 minutes.
When you mash up yourself. So when you're drinking, you should be thinking of your friends, of your love, of your family, and your being community.
Brought to you by the United States Virgin Islands Office of Highway Safety.
This is Pastor Boulevard, City of Refuge, a place where you make the difference. Join us every Sunday morning, 7 a.m., 107.1 FM The Bus, and be blessed by the uncompromised word. Remember, faith comes by hearing, hearing the word. God bless you.
All right, we're here setting up for the award ceremony. We have a representative of the Sproul family joining us as we are paying tribute to a man that when I know him, all he did was put time into making sure the youth had a facility to play on. And most of this generation would not know JoeMeat Sproul, but let me tell you, you would find him by himself the entire day on a riding mower, getting the field ready for the players. And not as an employee, he was already retired from the Department of Sports, Parks and Recreation, but he was full speed in support of making sure that the youth had a facility to play in. And as a young man himself, JoeMeat Sproul was a legendary athlete, not only in baseball, but he was renowned as a wicked volleyball player. They had to raise the roof another 20 feet because JoeMeat would jump out the gym to put a spike on the other team. I mean, super talented. And back in the day when they first erected the wall around Lionel Roberts Stadium, guess who was the first man to launch a line drive over the left center field wall? JoeMeat Sproul. Let me tell you, a great athlete, but a better individual all around, as his heart was huge. He made sure all the time that he was able to try his best and provide for the youth in the community. I see the table is set up. There are trophies on the table. There are medals on the table. The DSPR staff is gathering as they have put on a fantastic tournament this weekend. If you are any place near the McBain complex, I need you to do me a favor and give a round of applause to the DSPR staff, please. They did a wonderful job for this JoeMeat Sproul tournament here 2022. I see the administrator for St. Thomas St. John making his way to the microphone, and we are going to start the ceremony shortly as the players are nearby and the staff is here, and the representative from the Sproul family is here as well. So I'll try my best to capture the words as we don't have the wireless.
Oh, okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Another one on our belt, Department of Sports, Park and Recreation. We got it done. Now, they set me up. I wasn't trying to do none of this. On behalf of the Department of Sports, Park and Recreation, we'd like to say thank you very much for the parents and supporters for actually allowing us to put on this tournament. We could not have done it without the family of Mr. JoeMeat Sproul. We already said all that I might have said. Well, suddenly bacteria value thing and it was a tonic or something. But I ain't trying to stay out there any longer. I just like to say to those parents who have children ages 6 to 8, The Department of Sports, Park and Recreation do apologize that we were not able to get enough children in that age bracket to at least have two teams to participate in this tournament. What did happen? The family of Mr. Joseph Sprout, did make purchases of trophies for that age bracket that would have been part of this tournament. So therefore, the Department of Sports, Park and Recreation, we will have to find a way to make it happen and put forth a 6 to 8 weekend of games to actually give the trophies out to the players. But I must say again, thank you. The Department of Sports, Park and Recreation staff, for those of you who came out here and practiced prior to the start of this tournament, in 1 week, the Albert Bean Park went from a low pitch home plate to a monk with a high pitch home plate. So the supervisor of Bronx, Mr. Phoebe Henry Sr., who led the staff at the McBean complex in getting this field ready, remeasurement of bases, a new pitcher was mound, lifting the home plate. So that's the Sports Park and Recreation McBean recreational staff led by Mr. Phoebe Henry Sr. I think we need to give them there a big, very much so round of applause for the hard work put in to get this field very much so prepared. Outside of that, on behalf of Commissioner White, AC Roberts, we again as Sports Park and Recreation will continue to try to put forth programs for our youth and adults. Starting tomorrow, the excitement begins for the bigger people. I got you in quick. Governmental and co-ed slow-pitch softball begins at the Eddie Griffin Waterfront Stadium, starting at 7 p.m. We will have softball action for the adults Monday through Friday at the Griffin Ballpark. So if you've got nothing to do, come on out, enjoy some adult action. But I will pass the mic on to Miss Brown, daughter of, he's the only one. Okay, yeah. So she can give us some comments from the family.
Thank you, sir. Before I say anything else, I'd just like to really thank the Almighty for giving us this wonderful baseball weather that we had for the past 2 days. I know the children enjoy themselves, and I look forward to continue tournaments such as this so that they can get out and really demonstrate their skills. We thank you all again, parents, players, the department, the workers, especially my personal contact, Ms. Lorena Robinson. We thank you for your effort in getting us involved in the project. Most of all, young people, you did well. You came out and you did very well. So we are appreciative of it. Normally in the past, Joe would give gold number 18 medallion. We thought of it afterward, and that used to go to the top batter. Okay, so hopefully we can resume that next year when we come out and everything else is conducive to play. So once again, thank you for helping us keep Joe's legacy alive. I know today is a wonderful day for him wherever he is. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And I know I said we had some different things that happened here that couldn't have been done with some outside help volunteers. There was a blue cooler that actually donned the field every day from the time we started Saturday. We played under our blue skies in the hot sun. Thank you to the St. Thomas Umpires Association for volunteering your time to the JoeMeat Sprout tournament. And I must say, the cooler every day had drinks. The initial startup of those drinks, we said thank you to the Alpha Kappa Alpha, which is the AKAs. Their sorority supplied drinks to the tournament that we placed in the cooler and allowed umpires to drink. So we say thank you to the AKAs for their support of the JoeMeat Sprout tournament. Also today, a special delivery was made by a grandparent that she actually housed drinks for players, managers, coaches, umpires. Again, we were able to start the cooler. So we say kudos to Grandma Joycelyn Libab. Much thanks and appreciation for your donation made today to the tournament. For today was surely a hot day, and I know the youngsters and the umpires really appreciated that. So with no further ado, Miss Lorena Robinson, the floor is yours. You will do your thing and explain your hardware, because that's a lot of hardware. You got a lot of things going on up there.
Afternoon. First of all, I would like to thank my scorekeepers, because without them, we wouldn't have the stats possible to give all these awards. Jamaica Paul, Henry Simon, Lydia Richardson. Who else? That's it? Okay. Nobody else.
We're in the middle of getting presentation of awards, and we're going to move the awards closer to the tournament director, Ms. Lorena Robinson, who put things together for the department this weekend. As she scrolled through her phone to find names of the winners.
So the first award, this was based on play in the round robin games. We went to the stats for the top pitcher award. This young man, I'm sure when he went on the mound, maybe they might not have taken him like seriously because he's not a big kid, but he had incredible stats for the amount of innings he played and the battles that he faced. So the top pitcher award goes to Tyler Livesey from Red Sox.
The presentation is being made to Mr. Livesey, as you have department and representation from the Sprout family in the picture.
So the next award is top hitter. This young man batting average was 750 for the tournament. Mr. Rashad Lewis from them boys.
Rashad Lewis claiming the top hitter award, hitting 750. A little bit more, he would have been hitting my weight. Throughout the tournament, he was consistent at the plate, definitely racking up lots of hits. He's getting a good farewell from the league environment as he moves on up to the older division. And another picture posed with leadership and family members from Scotland. Tonight, flash season.
Next award, this is also based on the round robin games. The most outstanding player, Rashad Lewis from them boys.
Lewis went back to the level, but he is returning for his most outstanding player award for the tournament. As you just heard, he
heard he backed 750 and he had no fielding errors in the round robin games.
Solid in defense, 750 batting average, and the winning pitcher in the championship contest. John Lewis taking home the hard way.
The next award is the coaches award. For the coaches award, this was a consensus. I asked all the umpires because they're out on the field with the coaches. I asked the scorers because they're the ones that have to deal with the coaches. And the consensus coach award winner is Mr. Kilani Luke from Chosen Ones. To be honest, Kilani Luke. How many of the players do you Kilani? Two?
Luke, a product of the Alvin McBean East program. He's here with his former coaches and umpires, and of course, a member of the Sproul family for the photo opportunity. Awards can download. As we have a few shots.
The next award is sportsmanship. I know Samson made them recite the little league, like the little league pledge before the game. I think that sportsmanship is one of the most important characteristics to have when you're playing team sport, because sometimes things don't always go your way. But having been a good sport about what's happening, I take you fine. Like, sportsmanship award goes to Mr. Dwayne Gums from Glen Boyd.
Long shortstop for the championship game, and he made that running catch behind third for the final out to seal the deal for his squad. Dwayne as well gets to pose with the staff and the member of the small family.
Okay, so now let's get into today's games. The first game was a consolation game, and the winners of that game was Chosen Ones. Mr. Kelani Luke and Chosen Ones team, please come forward.
On your pants, everybody, please.
This is the third place team in the tournament as Joe once defeated Red Sox to capture third place in the tournament. Posing the picture as the entire team stands around with the again staff from Sports Parks and Recreation. Pictures taken with the team and the camera.
So, in the championship game, it was a hard-fought game between them boys and enforcement. I need everybody to give a round of applause to both teams. And the runners up for the 2022 JoeMeat baseball tournament is enforcement, coached by Eva and Thompson Martin.
Coach Kiva I with his squad, enforcement, put in a tough battle. And they are posing as each member of the team received a little trophy. So now starts the trophy collection for many of these. Hopefully just the beginning of a lot more to come. Many years, we hope they stay active and engaged in youth baseball or any youth sport, all youth sports for the rest of their life. Hopefully, if the plan goes right, it leads to college scholarships, attention from scouts, get some of the majors, we have some owning some teams. Next thing is the president of MLB.
And last but not least, it's two. The champions, the winners, the undefeated, them boys, coached by Mr. Jamoy Christopher, senior, Mr. Kareem Henley, and I think William Company, and William Lawrence Jr. Oh, the third, okay.
And the champions, them boys, coming up to receive their medals and the big trophy, as they are the 2022 winner of the JoeMeat Sproul Youth Baseball Tournament here at the Alvin McBean Complex. And a little story while the medals are being put on. The medal with the 18, and then let me tell you about number 18. JoeMeat's grandson, Hugh Matthews, played here at the Alvin McBean East, and during one All-Star game, he had 2 Grand Slam home runs in the All-Star game. And I ain't talking the run of the mill in the park, I'm talking over the fence launches. And he also knew what 18 meant to the family, and he represented well whenever he played. So that's the legacy of JoeMeat Sproul.
I think it's a good game, right? I think it's 14 and
last medal is going to be put on Coach Kareem.
Are we back to
and then you're going to have a team picture with the trophy. So,
and the MVP trophy, and the MVP trophy goes to the man among 40 strikers today. He got 800 for the game, Mr. Rashad Lewis.
and another trophy for Rashad Lewis, MVP, as he had an outstanding day and an outstanding tournament. The championship.
Thank you everybody for coming out. See y'all Tuesday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday.
That's right, and we're wrapping up here at the Alvin McBean Complex. With a reminder, join the Slow-Pitch Softball action at the Emil Griffith Ballpark as the housing, the Sports Parks and Recreation Governmental and Industrial Co-ed Slow-Pitch Softball League kicks off tomorrow, 7 p.m. First game between DPNR, LGO, and WAPA. That begins at 7 o'clock, and from there there will be action Monday through Friday at the Emil Griffith Ballpark. 2 games Monday through Thursday and 3 games on Friday. So we want to thank you here from 107.9 FM Divide, the entire team from In the Game Sports Show with a Twist. We're going to send you now back to Master Control on St. Thomas, and Rudy Rude is going to run some tune for you till 5 p.m.
How many thousands of people do you think listen to the Vlog? Yep, those are our numbers too. It's 107.9.
Baby, after all, I'm a queen, not just a girl and her best. And if you want my own, then be the king that I deserve, I know less. Yeah. This is Elva Escobar. You're listening to 107.9 FM The Vibe.
Shake up the whole world. You the upside it. Back this right.
The relatives and friends are coming to announce the passing of Carmen Liverpool, affectionately known as Cecil. She survived by her husband, Roland Liverpool, sons Rudolph, Steve, Richard, and Richardson Liverpool, brother John Harrison Metto. Special nieces, Leanne Ambrose and Jasmine Birmingham. Special nephew, Fabian John Pierre. Adopted son, Stacy A. Krieger. Adopted daughters, Brenda M. Benson LaBranche and Tammy Rensford. First viewing, Friday, February 25th at Turnbull's Funeral Home, 4 to 6 p.m. Second viewing, Saturday, February 26th at Emmanuel Baptist Church, 9 to 10 a.m. Service to follow at 10 a.m. Tournament at the Eastern Cemetery. Again,
This is Jessica. AP, that's me, and I am vaccinated.
Hey, this is the city for you. I took the vaccine. This is Hugo College Jr. I took the vaccine for COVID-19, but let me let you know, I am vaccinated.
This is Coach Thomas, aka the Bushmaster. I am vaccinated.
This soldier, when you're under a sound and you're going overseas, you take 9+ different shots.
And half of them don't know what it is. And I look, so the vaccine is nothing to take for me. I want to receive. I want to live. See my grandchildren and come big.
This is really good. I'm vaccinated. The reason for that is because I think that's the right thing to do.
Hey, this is Patrick National, and I am fully vaccinated. You're not alone.
This is Ian, and I'm fully vaccinated. Because as an educator, I believe in-person learning is important, and this is the best way to get us back there.
Hey, this is Uncle Jay, better known as Uncle Joe. I got vaccinated, and so should you. Peace.
This is Steve Roy, and yes, I am fully vaccinated. I did it to be part of the solution and not the problem.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kai Hunsaker, infectious disease specialist at the Virgin Islands Department of Health Medical Director. Many of you may be wondering how the COVID-19 vaccine works and why they are important. The Moderna and Pfizer vaccines we are offering in the Virgin Islands are about 95% effective at preventing severe disease. Here are some things you need to know. Like all existing vaccines, COVID-19 vaccines are safe. They cannot give someone the infection because these mRNA vaccines do not contain the live virus that causes COVID-19. Despite how they sound, they do not affect or interact with anyone. The vaccine prepares your body in case you become infected. It teaches your immune system to make antibodies so that once it encounters the virus, it is ready to fight it off. These antibodies stay in your bloodstream ready to protect you in case the virus shows up. The vaccine helps to give you immunity against the virus, and if you do get infected, you won't experience severe sickness or death.